special guest, a longtime friend of mine who I actually met while I was in law school.
That's right.
Wow, it's been
You
over.
know that famous picture we have? We're at some mixer or something, and got like you're in the background. You're like a 1L or 2L.
I remember that. Yeah. So I've known James for almost
Is that
20
like
years.
a one large, extra large?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I was. It was almost 20 years ago. James Rodriguez, thank you very much for coming on. James is a partner at the law firm of Padilla Rodriguez. James, how long have y'all been in business?
We've been in business since 2008, but I've been a lawyer for 27 years. I've been with John Padilla, my partner. I met him in '94, so we've been working together since then.
I love John. John's one of the hardest working people
I
think I've ever met in my life.
Yes.
He's also one of the smartest people. And I remember working on cases with John, and John would start asking me. He'd give a dialogue, and then he'd ask me a question, and all I would think was, I don't remember a fucking word. I didn't understand a fucking word you said.
So we can cuss on here?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
This is not PBS.
But no,
okay.
There you go. Damn.
I was just like, your intellect is way beyond my comprehension. And it's just reminiscent about that. It's crazy. But, James, one of the things we always ask people on here is, what do you do? Can you kind of tell us a little bit about what you do? And then we'll kind of go from there.
Yeah. Well, I, too, am a plaintiff's personal injury lawyer. Try to handle catastrophic litigation, the bigger cases. I've been doing this in some form or fashion since 1991 when I started, and then obviously got into law school and took the bar and all that. So I'm just kind of a one-hit wonder. I've never – don't hire me for a criminal law case because I can plead you out on the DWI maybe. I don't want to have anything to do with family law, immigration. I don't know it.
Yeah.
And all I am is a personal injury lawyer.
Yeah. So I didn't know that you've been in this business since 1991, since before you were an attorney.
Yes.
I had since before you were in law school.
Correct.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was a jack of all trades, private investigator, gopher, runner, babysitter, whatever it took.
Yeah.
At that point.
So did you work for a law firm while in high school or
No.
undergrad?
After college.
Okay.
How'd that happen?
I went to graduated from A&M, went to Washington D.C. I thought I wanted to be a politician. Worked on Capitol Hill as a legislative aide, and at some point, I wanted to be a lawyer. Mm-hmm. And then my mom says, "Hey, what's up? Are you going to do this or not?"
Yeah.
And of course, Washington D.C. was very expensive.
Yeah.
I was making $15,000 a year in 1991.
That's big money. That's big money
in Washington D.C. I don't know, man. I was
that in D.C. maybe.
I was crumb snatching over there, and so my mom says, "Hey, you need to do this. You promised me you're gonna go to law school." I said, "Okay." Well, figured out real quick I couldn't get into Georgetown and any of those schools, right?
Yeah.
And the cost was killing me, so came back here and started working for this firm. And then a year later, I took the LSAT and got in 2 years later. And so there you go.
Nice.
And all through law school, I actually went to law school at night because I worked 50 hours a week, which don't ever do that.
Yeah.
My grades reflected that too. But then, just kept working all the way through law school.
Wow.
And then took
I
the
didn't
bar.
know that. I had no idea.
Who did you work for in Congress?
It was Representative Pete Guerin, who had just taken over from Speaker Jim Wright, longtime speaker out of Fort Worth. It was the 12th district. So
How did you like D.C.?
Man, I love D.C.
Yeah?
I caught the Potomac fever over there, as they say. Yeah.
What is that?
Huh? Potomac fever?
Is that an STD or?
No. It sounds like it, right? No, that's what they call it when you go over there and you fall in love and want to stay there. The city and
It's very pretty.
the atmosphere and the hill, all the legislative people and all the parties and all that. So it was cool.
Very, very interesting. I
Yes,
had no idea.
Yeah.
When you first started working for a firm here before or law school or while going through law school, were they a civil litigation firm?
Yeah, no
firm?
personal injury.
All the way through.
All the way through.
Cool.
So did that happen by happenstance, or that was just like a?
by happenstance because I just wanted a job. So, but the lawyer I went to work for was a personal injury guy. So, that's what he taught me, and that's what I knew, and it's what I've ever known.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I remember whenever I first got out of law school, I was practicing rent law, anything to pay the rent, and I dated this girl, and her father was he was a civil litigation attorney, defense firm. And I told him I wanted to go out on my own and all this stuff. And he said, my advice, he said, don't go out on your own. And he said, he's like, the smartest attorney is the referral attorney. And he was just like, if you can figure out how to harness that, he was like, you will work less and make more.
There's a lot to be said for that.
Yeah, and I was coming from a defense
Unfortunately, I
attorney.
took the other route.
Right.
But, as they say, there's a million ways to make $1 million.
Yeah.
Someone once said that. So you just got to find your niche and work it.
Yeah. No, I agree. James, I think I learned a lot about you right now, but I think one of the other questions that we've always been intrigued with is, what is it about your field that you wish other people knew?
Well, sometimes, obviously we get the negative connotations about personal injury lawyers, the ambulance chasing and all that, but they never see what all the hard work that's put into it, all the technicality, all the money, all the blood, sweat, and tears that people do to make these cases happen, right? Because they just see a big settlement and they go, wow, that was easy, right? It's an 18-wheeler.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, you ever seen that duck on a pond and he's cruising a sunny day and you go, man, I wish I was no worries in the world
Chilling.
for that duck.
Yeah.
Chilling like a villain, right? But underneath that
You don't
that
see
just
his paddling up.
paddling like, But he's looking good up on top.
Yeah, it makes
And that's
sense.
kind of what the cases are to me, right? Because people just take it for granted, or they go, these guys are making tons of money, but they don't realize how hard, it is to make that happen.
Yeah.
And
Great.
No,
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, I was going to say, and how hard the other side is working to not make it happen.
Right.
Because the insurance companies, their lobbyists and everybody, it's like they're pushing for us not to be able to get these types of verdicts or whatnot.
You guys know how hard it is to suck money from insurance companies, man. They, delay, deny, and all that stuff. And so I wish people just would give lawyers a better, what I'm trying to say, more benefit of the doubt in terms of, is the negative stuff that you see out there. Oh, man, look at them. They're all over the billboards and all that. Yeah. Well, but we provide a valuable service.
Yeah.
Nobody likes lawyers, personal injury lawyers, right?
Till they need one.
Till they need one. Right?
That's one thing that frustrates me is I mean, within my own family, people talk a lot of shit. People will say, you're an ambulance chaser. Oh, you're one of those bottom dweller, bottom feeders, et cetera, et cetera. And then half of them need help. Yeah. And they're like, oh, hey, what do I do? And it's just the irony in the whole situation that, like, we're talked about like that, but then we're also the people they come to.
They love doctors.
Help. Yeah.
They tap them on the thing and charge them a couple $1,000s, but for me, I'm the shark. I overcharge.
That you're willing to pay your insurance, and your insurance is sharks also.
Yeah.
So
I think the insurance company has done a very good job of teaching the American public
of course. Case in point, when they gutted Med-Mal, they put the doctors against the lawyers. Well, we were they were the pawns, and of course it was easy pickings to go after the lawyers.
Yeah.
Because everybody hates lawyers.
Yeah.
You think about it. When you need a lawyer, nothing good happens. Got busted, went bankrupt, got divorced, got hurt. So consequently, it's the same kind of concept in your mind.
Lawyers come into play when bad shits happen.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
And I think one of the other things that people don't realize, or at least our clients, I know your clients because we've had a lot of clients together, how expensive litigation is.
Very.
People don't understand that. Like, they have no concept of it.
Sometimes I wonder I'm on the wrong side because you get these engineer guys.
Yeah.
I say a box of documents. Now you can just drop box it.
Right.
But, they'll charge you $18-20 to review a box of documents. I'm like, wow. I'm on the wrong goddamn side,
You got one job's going to cost you maybe 30 hours.
In order, in today's world, to litigate a couple $1 million case, you're going to expend at least 6 figures on it.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Or close to it.
And people don't understand that. Like, it's crazy. I have a couple clients right now who I want to try the case. I want to go all the way. I promise you, you don't want to go all the way.
Yeah.
Like, that's not.
I want justice.
Yes.
And it's
yes.
usually the minimum policy clients.
In this business, justice costs. And
Right.
it costs a lot.
Yeah.
And it takes time.
And justice is slow.
It's very slow.
Justice
That's a good point.
justice is very slow in this. They don't get that.
I've had to explain it to a number of people that think that, well, is this going to be like 2 weeks? No, ma'am.
And please don't call me every week because I'm going to tell you the same shit as I did last week.
It's true, though.
My case going.
Can I get an update?
The same as it was yesterday. I
called-
promise
You
you.
called on Monday. It's Tuesday. What?
Your hearing ain't for another 90 days. So
I hate to give deadlines because they always hold you to them.
Oh,
And even when you say, oh, well, how long? This case can go anywhere from 3 months to 2 years to 5 years. How's that? I mean,
Yeah.
there's no rhyme or reason.
well, the same as deadlines is with estimated value. People are
Yes.
like, well, how much
Oh.
am I looking at? Well, man,
Oh,
first
boy,
off, if
that's
I give you a
dangerous.
number,
Oh, yeah.
I love the lowest
and
number.
any
that looks
attorney who
good.
does give you a number, you should seriously question them.
Right.
Seriously. Like, that's the
Or
problem.
even if you do an example. So say if we settle for this,
Yeah.
I use 10,000 because I don't even want
Yeah.
to use 100,000 or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, so that's all they hear is 100,000. Nope. No, that's not what I'm saying. Easy math. That's all I was
Yeah.
trying to do.
Easy math.
I get it. No, I think it's the insurance has done a very good job, like Ray said, at
Conditioning.
conditioning people.
Do you remember what Chris Rock said in his stand-up?
In case shit.
In case shit happens, and if in case shit don't happen, can I get my premiums back?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you go 20 years without shit happening,
You're right.
and you paid all those premiums over those years. Can I get a little, some money back? That's the way it should be.
Yeah, it should be like that.
Yeah.
And what's funny is I talked to another attorney on a case that he has a case that settled for $9 million. Client was catastrophically injured, and he told me, he was like, dude, I cannot get these checks in. The case is already settled. It's been almost 6 months. So he talked to the other side. The other side told him, man, we're trying. He was like, I'm going to be honest with you. He was like, these insurance companies are not in a hurry to pay these claims because every day they don't, they're making millions in interest on it
Wow. That makes sense.
because of the premiums that are put into a pool.
Wow.
Yeah. So they have no vested interest on paying quickly, and people don't understand that.
That's why it's important that when you settle to put in there, checks to be paid within, 30 days or 60 days or whatever. Otherwise, you're right. They'll just
Yeah.
Kick it on
draw
down
it
the
out.
road.
I think the part of that is that the insurance, not only that, the premiums themselves, I think the insurance actually takes that money, they invest it
They do.
into a market,
Yeah,
right? So, again, another part of their profit margin
Making money
is
off of your money.
off your
Yeah.
money, right?
When you're about to pay, about to pay you back.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
I mean,
you're
let
right.
that interest pay you, and I don't pay you.
Yeah, I think it's just sad how we get the short end of the stick as far as reputation goes.
Well, yeah. Well, whenever we settle big case, I want that damn check because I was worried about insurance going broke.
Yes,
And they can. Case in point, AIG, the largest insurance company in the world. Remember, we had to bail them out.
Right.
Yep.
2008. So it can happen. And
there's
so-
a particular insurance company right now who is in, I think they're in receivership. Who we've had to deal with. They had insured clients in the past year, and now we have to go to the state because they're in receivership and try to get whatever funds is available because they went bankrupt, and no one bailed them out. So.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things now, and people don't realize that insurance companies can go bankrupt.
quick too.
But it's just one of those things. Conditioning has made a lot of people have a certain type of idea about what we do. James, I know this is going to go hand in hand, but what is it about our industry? And I know there's going to be a lot, but what is it about our industry that frustrates you that you wish
Oh,
more
God.
people knew about?
Where do I
I
begin?
mean, we've touched a lot of it.
We
already,
have,
yeah. And
Yeah.
damn, Dave, that's a
It's
loaded
a loaded
man.
question.
I mean, I'm frustrated on a minute by minute basis.
Yeah.
A lot of it has to do with the perceptions. Once again, man, about us,
Yeah.
about what we do, about how insurance companies try to take advantage of us and the clients.
Yeah.
This is a very frustrating business, just
It is.
by definition.
Yeah.
I mean, we have the highest rate of alcoholism and drug use within the legal community, and I can see why a lot of times because it's a high stress, high reward, high risk, high reward kind of business.
I mean, we're gamblers by nature. All of
gamblers.
us are.
When I didn't have money, I used to be a degenerate gambler, which we'll talk about later, right on the money line. And now that I have some money, I don't want to gamble anymore because I gamble every day, every minute.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
every time I put the lights on at my office, that's you know, $50,000 a day. You know, and you have to learn how to move your cases right so that there's no dead time there because the bills don't stop.
Yeah.
And if you don't settle something in a couple of months,
Yeah.
you know, you're down a couple of hundred, $200,000-$300,000 in overhead. So you got to keep it going.
There's a lot of
gotta have
hills and
all
valleys in this
facets.
business.
Because
yeah.
in my deal, I don't have car wrecks to fill the void on, you know, bringing them in weekly. So, you know, sometimes there's a little dry period there, and I'm like, but everybody gets paid, and all the bills get paid. So
I think that's a good point, James. Is like people don't understand our hills and valleys.
they just see everybody on billboards. They see us, man, that guy's rolling, that guy. And once again, it goes back to they just don't know what we go through to be here.
Yeah.
It is hard work.
Yeah.
It's hard work.
And they got to understand also that, and some people don't, but, you know, we can't solicit, you know, whenever you know somebody's been in an accident, been injured, you can't go to them and be like, look, I can help you.
I mean,
that. But that's why all the advertisements, because you have to put your face out there so that they can be like, oh,
So
I
they can
remember that
remember
person,
that,
so they
of
can
course.
remember and call you back, as long as you're not cheating.
Do people buck the system? Do people? Yeah, of course, man. But by and large, people like us here, we work our butts off to get where we're at, and you know, people just look at it and go, "Oh, look at easy money over there.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing easy about it."
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We were talking about that in one of the other episodes. A lot of people, a lot of our clients, I'm sure a lot of your clients, they're like, oh, well, I saw that so-and-so got $5 million.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate that one. Every case is different. Oh, you know, I had a similar case. No, you didn't.
No, you
It's-
You're
depends-
walking, first off.
it depends on the insurance company. There's a lot of factors
coverage.
involved
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have a similar case, but it's just not. Everything's going to be different.
Yeah. And I told them, too, I was like, you don't want a $5 million case. That means you got fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, that means you got
Like I
pretty
say,
banged up.
you lost a leg or something.
All
Yeah,
right,
sure.
you know, hey, that guy was a high wage earning a welder making $30 an hour. You motherfuckers making, you know, $7 an hour.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
it's not the same case. And people
Yeah.
just see, oh, yeah, it was kind of that same. No,
No,
doesn't work that way.
factors are different.
Doesn't work that way.
No, I think that's I tell this to the staff all the time, and it one of my biggest irks about our industry is you cannot reason with unreasonable people.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of them, and there's some clients that we do whatever we can to make our clients happy, but there's sometimes it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
not going to
They're
happen, no matter
very-
what we do.
You know, and it tends to be the smaller cases. The smaller
Oh,
cases are the
yeah.
biggest headaches, is the way I see it.
And the nicest clients always kind of get, you know, like, man, I wish I would have done better for him, or
Yeah.
I could have done better, but,
Mhm.
you know, it just didn't pan out. And then the sleaziest, sorriest clients, you know, and then they don't even
The headache,
appreciate it. They're
yeah.
like, you know,
Get the $100,000.
Oh, that's it?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
just-
No, you're right. That's all I'm
In
getting.
Spanish, we call them malagradecidos, you know, just unappreciative people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We always say, because I couldn't tell you how many people I've spoken to, you know, my initial 5-minute conversation with them, and they're like, look, I'm not trying to sue anybody, you know, and it's not about the money, it's just about getting better. And we come back and we're just like, hey, guess how much? We're going to be able to pay your bills. We're about to put this money in your pocket. And they're like, oh, that's it? I'm like, oh. So we have a saying that says it's not about the money
Until
it's about the money.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just the way it works for some
I'd say
reason.
it's always about the money.
Yeah, for sure.
always
When
about
I
the
hear that, I'm like, oh, that's going to come
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, that'll
That's
come
gonna
Yeah.
come
I'd
back.
say it's always about the money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's why you're doing this.
We have a rare an exception to the rule right now. I just had this conversation with this guy today. He was like, he sent me a text. He's like, hey, it's your biggest pain in the butt, blah, blah, blah name. He's got it's a commercial case. He's like, I hate to ask, but I really need to see if I can get an advance. And I was like, oh, God, this guy's going to ask for $10,000 or something. So I was like, hey, what's going on, man? He was like, since he can't work, he's like, I just need to get some groceries and stuff like that. And I was like, what are you looking for? $250. And I was like,
Oh yeah,
I can,
I can do that.
yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, it's just somebody who seemed like he appreciated it and he kind of understood. I'm not trying to be a pain, but it was one of those rare instances where it was like that. Then I have the people who have $2,000 in damages asking for a $25,000 advance.
Right,
You know,
it's
it-
crazy.
Like,
it-
how were you living before this
Right, right.
accident
Yeah.
happened?
Some
I
people
don't
ask
know
for
where-
more that they were making more with the lawyer than they would
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
in their
Oh,
regular
absolutely.
job.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know where-
sometimes you say,
yeah.
"Hey, can bring your pay stub so I can see what you were making."
Yeah.
You're asking me for, $3,000 a month or something.
You know what? One of the things, and I'm sure you've had stories about this. One of the things that irks me about our business too is when we have done a solid for our clients and gotten them good money, and we're like, "Hey, man, you've never seen money like this before. I strongly advise you to structure it or put it talk to a financial manager, or something like that." Can you tell me about any of those experiences?
Sir, it's the old saying: you can lead a horse to water,
Yeah.
can't make him drink.
Yeah.
And let's put it on the table. A lot of my clients are Spanish speaking. They come from their countries, and
Yeah.
they think everybody's in on the take. And
Yeah.
I said, I have absolutely nothing to do with this, right? I'm
Yeah.
just trying to help you. You
Yeah.
need help, right?
Yeah.
Get into this annuity, stretch your money for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
and go through all the pomps and circumstances, and they meet and all that. And at the end of the day, they bail out. So, I'm just gonna
give it
take
to
the
me.
money.
Just give me the money.
James,
And
didn't-
I've seen them blow a couple $1 million in less than a year.
Do they come back?
No, it'll come back to me, but I hear stories.
Oh,
Didn't you
No,
have an instance happen where somebody got a large sum of cash and went to Mexico or somewhere? I thought
Yeah.
you had mentioned something like that to me in the
Yeah,
past.
have you ever had clients who got a good chunk of money and something bad happened to them? It's like winning the lotto.
I did. I have a
And
great story to tell you
I've
about
had
that.
over a handful of clients who have died, gotten mugged or
Yeah.
gotten killed on a motorcycle, bought one of those,
Yeah.
crotch rockets.
Yeah.
And first I was like, I feel bad. I feel like it was my fault. I had
Yeah.
something to do with it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because I guess technically you did.
Yeah.
But all you do is your job, Dave.
Yeah.
You do your job, and you try to hook them up, set
Yeah.
them up for life. But,
Yeah.
sometimes it doesn't work that way.
I had a interesting story about that. I have a client who, nice guy, young kid. He was like 23, 24.
Uh-huh.
And this was during the Christmas holidays, and I had left to go to New York, and I remember I'll never forget this. I had strongly encouraged him to structure his money, put it somewhere, talk to someone. He was like, no, I have plans. I'm like, dude, please. He didn't listen, so I think we gave him $150,000 a check, and I get a call in Central Park, and it's a district attorney's office, and it's in Harris County, and they say, hi, do you represent so-and-so? And I said, I don't in a criminal capacity, but I have previously. How can I help you? And they told me Mr. So-and-so was found, was stopped in a brand new Escalade with I'm sorry, it was like $75,000 cash, and I forgot how many pounds of weed.
Wow.
And they said, because he was transporting weed, we are confiscating the cash. And he told them,
Poof, there goes
yeah,
it.
and he told them, he was like, well, this cash is from a settlement. So that's why they called me. And they called me, and I said, look, I don't know where that cash is from, but what I do know is we did get a large case settled for him, and there was a large amount available. I was like, so I don't know where the cash
that he has.
that
you're
he
looking at
has
right
is
now?
from.
Yeah.
But I can attest to the fact that we did settle large, and
Yeah.
I never heard from him.
Or
again.
you'll get that famous clients that want to go open a restaurant once they get money.
Oh, God.
Or
Yeah.
a club or
Yeah.
a bar. I'm like,
Yeah.
You want a joint venture?
yeah.
No.
So what do you know about opening a restaurant, running a restaurant, man?
Yeah.
Come on.
I like to
and
eat.
within 6
I like to
months,
drink.
that baby's,
Yeah.
that thing's closed.
High risk business, like,
Yeah.
yeah, and you know nothing about it, managing it, anything. No, I get it. I think it's valuable that people understand we are technically competitors, but I think in the industry, and I've talked about this before with other people, all of us are friends. You know, like I think there's tons of work here, and I mean, you can
I
attest
think
to that.
that, 27 years doing this, and most of my good friends do what I do. They're my competitors, like you said.
Yeah.
I've never had a problem with that. You know, as long as we do it all right,
Yeah.
no one's cheating, no one's stealing from each other.
Yeah.
We're good because, you know, all boats rise in the rising tide, as they say. And like he said, this is Houston. There's gold in these hills, and there's a lot of business here. And so consequently, a lot of my good friends are the same, do exactly what I do. And technically, you know, we're competitors, but it's all good.
I haven't seen that the competitive. I keep waiting for that to happen, even though I've been around and I've seen, but I haven't seen the I don't like that guy because he did blah blah.
No,
blah.
I mean, there's a lot here that they don't like whatever because of something, but my friends, my true friends, are all personal injury lawyers.
Yeah.
You know, I got some criminal guys, but they also try to do some PI.
Yeah.
That kind of deal.
I think it's just funny though, because the perception is that we like, oh, why are y'all cool with each other? It's like we all grew up in this industry together, you know?
Yeah, there's thousands of us here in Houston, so it's like you got to be.
And there's a reason why Houston is a personal injury hub, you know, and it's because there's a lot of money to be made here.
Yeah.
I think there's more accidents per capita in the city of Houston than any other city in the state of Texas. And there's more accidents in the state of Texas
I'd be
than there are
surprised.
anywhere else in the U.S. Yeah.
I'd be surprised to know like that.
And
not Dallas, Fort Worth.
I would dare say, and I know I'm right, that this Houston has the biggest and best personal injury lawyers in the United States by far.
I would agree with you on that.
You know, you can start naming them, but I wish some of them would retire and let let the little guys come in. You know, but yeah. So.
I had it's funny you say that. I actually had a referral attorney from New York. I talked to him on the phone. He had sent me a case, and he told me, he was like, man, so how's it going in Houston? I was like, it's going good, man. He's like, we've been very fortunate, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, you know what's funny? He's like, everybody says, like, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. And he was like, but we've been talking, like, in our community here, like, we had said, if you can make it in New York, Houston, or Miami as a personal injury attorney, you can make it anywhere. And I didn't know that about Miami, but he had told me that, and I was like, interesting.
There's a lot of money in Miami.
Yeah, there is a lot. There's a lot of money.
But the laws are different.
Dave, I have a question for you.
Sure.
You know, this is something I had a conversation with a few people not too long ago. Our industry, our business is one of the few, if not maybe the only one, which they tell you how much you can make. They can put caps on you. And frankly, in January, when the Texas legislature comes back, they're going to come after us again.
Yep.
You don't tell hedge fund people on the Wall Street, doctors, how much they can make.
Yeah.
This is the American dream, the Constitution, right? You come to this country, you work hard, sky's the limit.
Yeah.
But for us, it's not, because they're going to put caps on non-economics coming up.
Yep.
They gutted Med Mal. I mean, it's always something, right?
Yeah.
To chop you down.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm like, why? I said, why? Because we take from the rich and give to the poor, but we make money on it. Yeah. And they don't like that.
No, they don't. And you know what's funny is I saw that legislative update too, and
it's coming.
It's coming,
like
and
Gregory
it's concerning.
versus Shohan, they're gonna codify it.
Yeah.
And try to just put caps on non-economic damages. I'm like, really? Come on, man. I mean,
well, you know who's behind it? It's the insurance companies.
Yeah, and the lobbyists. And I think for the layperson, what that means is pain and suffering. Pain and suffering. There's
mental
a cap. Mental anguish. There's going to be a cap, and everyone's thinking it's going to be similar to Med Mal, around 250 is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's just not,
It's some bullcrap considering Greg Abbott cut his teeth and made all his money on the injury that he has. That's some.
Yeah.
I was talking about that, and nobody ever makes a big deal about it.
That should be the biggest deal. He should be voted out of office for the sheer fact that
he got $10 million for an act of God. A tree fell on him.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
In River Oaks, right? I think that happened in River Oaks.
But he would cut the throat of everybody else that's seeking the same type of advantage or funding that he got.
Hypocrisy at its best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Agreed.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Sure.
But no, let's move on to something lighter. The fun part that I like to talk about is we have some exciting games coming up, and another surprise that I have not told you guys about.
Let me get a little toast up here for James.
Yeah, for sure. James.
Yeah, man,
cheers. Somebody needs a refill of
you definitely man. It's going out too smooth. What did you give me?
Anything I give you. This one right here.
Huh?
This
one
one
here?
Yeah.
Chestnut Farms.
Set him up, Dave.
Chestnut Farms.
They just
Look
put
at
me
that.
on it over at Total Wine.
Yeah, let's.
Dave, you
shout
want-
out to
It's a nice
Chestnut
little
Farms
bottle.
right here.
Chestnut Farm.
Chestnut Farms.
Pour them up, David.
They won't put some chestnuts on your.
Yeah, I know, right? So we got a few college games. And James, I know you're an A&M fan, so I'm going to talk to you about that one first. And the reason why I'm going to talk to you about that one is not because I think that there's an issue on whether or not
We win
you win.
against New Mexico State.
I think the question more so is the spread.
Dave, it's 40. What is it? 40 something. Last I checked, but I don't even look.
It's 39 points.
Okay, are we going to cover that?
Yeah.
I don't know, Dave. We'll get close to it. That's a lot of points.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I hate
If you get, when you get your covering and then, they give up a couple of cheap
Trash,
touchdowns.
yeah.
So it's hard to say covering 40.
that's my concern is that second half they pull a lot of their
What I
starters.
need my boys to do on Saturday is look good, get everything refined, work out this quarterback situation, not get any injuries, and fine-tune for that trap game in Auburn next week. And we win that one. You know who we're going to meet up on November 30th for all the marbles.
Yep.
So,
That's true.
I'm not really focused on the line per se on that one.
Okay.
If I had a gun to my head,
You can call money line.
but I don't like to bet against my boys, man. And so 40.
No, yeah.
You wouldn't be betting against them if you take the money line.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
betting-
bet.
Oh,
just
it's
say
money line.
Yeah.
Shit, the money line's Aggies all day.
That's-
you know.
I'll take that.
But
money line
what
all day.
would be the odds on the money line? You had to put 1,000 to win $10.
Yeah.
You got to go way up there.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: does the logic of whether or not the spread being so last week, our last guest stated that that would be the spread would dictate that he should go over that spread. So take A&M for the 39 points.
Yeah.
That they would get it because they're trying to cheat you. That's the way he saw it. And again, I do want to state this. I want to add this bit of caveat. They're number 15. They're in the SEC, and Georgia's number 12. On top of their grading system, because both teams are going to win this week, or
Georgia is going to lose this week.
You think so?
My prediction: Tennessee's going to beat them.
Tennessee?
Tennessee's ranked number 7.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
Let me finish.
All right.
Let me finish. They have to put on a good show. They have to.
Yeah.
They can't just barely win this game.
Oh no,
They won't barely win. It'll be three touchdowns.
We need to at least get close to the spread and or
Wait,
cover.
or cover it.
We can't win no damn
Because
20 to
again-
17 or something. No,
Because
hell
again,
no.
It's
how
like
the
that
judges,
UT
how the
UTEP
judges see it is how you dominate.
However, in today's playoff world that we're in now,
yeah.
just win, baby. If we win
Yeah.
today or
Yeah.
set tomorrow and win next week and
Yeah.
win Texas,
Yeah.
shit, we're in
Yeah,
that
you're not gonna
mug.
beat
We're in that
Texas.
MF.
You'll
I'm
be-
assuming. I mean,
No, you're right.
face
though.
it. Let's face
You
it.
can say motherfucker.
We'll be
Yeah.
we'll be in the SEC championship game,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we should be in the playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna take. I think A&M's gonna cover that spread. I've seen New Mexico State play a little bit.
On the record, my boys are gonna cover.
Okay. So A&M to cover.
A&M cover.
I'm gonna say A&M to cover.
Yeah.
Ben.
4 in a row.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect.
I'm gonna predict the score too, 58-10.
I like that.
They're gonna,
Again, it's like that.
Mark that
UT
down too.
No,
It's
it's
like that
already
UT
marked down. Don't worry.
game.
You're on the record.
We're gonna come back and see it in a few minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Next game that I have is the one that James just talked about. Number 7 Tennessee and number 12 Georgia.
At Georgia.
At Georgia?
Georgia is a 9.5 point favorite.
Oh,
man.
man, that's a lot. Dude, go to Vegas, get on the plane right now, and go drop about 50 G's on that mug right there.
No, I'm
On Tennessee?
On
taking
To
Tennessee.
cover that spread?
Tennessee cover.
Or is it just
I've
Tennessee
never seen
straight
Tennessee
Wait,
play
who's Georgia's
Georgia's
favorite?
favored.
by 9.5.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They're 12, and Tennessee's number 7.
Yeah.
But they're in the SEC, and it doesn't.
It's any given day.
Yeah,
but
but
have
yeah,
you seen
that's-
Georgia play lately?
Yeah, they look
And the
bad.
quarterback's, he's suspect. I'm taking Tennessee all day on that one. That's my lock. That's my 24-star lock of the week right there.
Okay. Matthew McConaughey.
My God. All right.
Okay. I think Tennessee's going to cover.
Yep.
I think it's going to be a close one.
I'm just saying Tennessee covering. I'm not going to say anything else.
I haven't seen Georgia play anymore. But I haven't seen Tennessee play at all. So
They're a little shaky, getting except against Texas.
I saw them
So.
stomp Texas. Yeah.
Yeah, that was their one game, but ever since then.
I'm just going to work on the sheer numbers. I'm going to take Tennessee to cover or win. You know, they are 8-1, and Georgia's 7.
If Georgia loses, they're out.
Oh yeah.
That 3-team loss already.
Yeah.
They're going to be out.
You're right. The next one that I have. Did you say yours?
Yeah, he said to cover. So
Tennessee
everybody's on Tennessee to cover.
Hey, by the way, whoever wins this week's picks, what do they get?
You know,
Call
that's a good
You
question.
got to give them that bottle.
Yeah.
You got to give them that bottle.
That right
Start
there.
making
We'll give you whatever's left.
You start making a money line trophy.
You're right. The belt. We need a money line belt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get it for a week.
Matthew McConaughey money line.
Yeah.
What was his name
I
in
like
that movie? In the money line.
Oh my gosh,
Wait, that's
dude!
with
It
Al
was like I
Pacino
saw
in it,
the
right?
last
Al
20
Pacino
minutes
was in
of it. Yeah, just the
Yeah,
other day.
Yeah. I forgot what his name was in that.
He had some
We got all
slick
this,
name.
got all this technology, and nobody wants to look at it.
No one wants to Google it.
Yeah,
I'll look it
I'll
up.
Google it. You can bring up.
You
the next
Google
game.
it. I'm going to bring up the next game. The next game we have, number 3, your favorite, James, Texas, against Arkansas, who's 5-4. Texas is favored by 12.5 points.
Listen, you know me, I'm very biased.
Yeah.
But I think Arkansas is going to cover the spread. Now, that doesn't mean. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think they're going to cover the spread.
I am biased the other way. I'm a Texas fan, but I think that I know Arkansas fucking hates UT, and they always play them hard, no matter what.
That's true.
So I think Arkansas is going to cover that spread too.
What's the spread? Sorry,
12.5 points.
That's a lot of points.
It is
That's
a lot of points.
Yeah, I think Arkansas will cover also. And just for
Listen, this is where UT's
Two for the
finding
money.
out, because I had a friend, you might know him, Rudy.
Uh-huh.
You know, he's a big Longhorn. We we cuss each other out on a daily basis about Aggie Long. Now that they're in the SEC, he goes, oh, F the SEC, that ain't shit and all this. And now he goes, man, now you're getting to the dog days where every game ain't easy, brother, you know.
Yeah.
And so Arkansas, and they're playing in Fayetteville, right?
No. Yes, they are.
Even more so.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. I
Well,
think
so. They lost to A&M, beat them
Who?
in Arkansas.
We played them in Jerry World, yeah.
Oh, that's where it was at. Okay,
Yeah,
it
we
says
beat 'em.
at.
I think
we-
UT has second half problems. I think they're. I don't. I'm still not sold on yours.
Arkansas's Jekyll and Hyde. 1 week they'll, you know,
They beat
can-
Tennessee.
They beat Tennessee, but then they got blown out by, I forget,
Mississippi
but
State.
Mississippi State or
Oklahoma State.
Ole Miss,
Ole Miss trounced.
Ole Miss curb stomped them.
And if Ole Miss,
LSU.
and if Ole Miss can do
LSU beat them
that,
34-10 also.
and if Ole Miss can do that,
Ole Miss is.
Shoot, dude, Ole
Hot and
Miss,
cold
Ole Miss
too.
is going to be in the playoffs.
oh yeah, but again,
We might meet, you know, whoever.
I'm saying Texas is on par with I consider Ole Miss.
What? Oh man, we got another man. Take them orange, goddamn rose, orange colored glasses off.
Like VY say, Austin, Texas,
No,
baby.
Arkansas is going to
Austin,
cover.
Texas.
And just for note, 2 for the Money is the name of that movie.
Two for the money.
Two
I
for
thought
the
it was
money.
called Moneyline. No.
That's
Yeah.
2 for the Money.
So what was his name?
Oh, damn it.
Damn it! You know,
Way to go, Vince.
Hold on, I got it on. I got it on.
we're gonna pull you.
Way to
back.
go,
Yeah.
Vince.
We're
Take
gonna
that drink
put-
away
take
from
the
him.
The main question.
No, I thought it was the name of the movie.
No.
The name of Matthew McConaughey's character.
Mahanahay or McConaughey? Give me that drink, too.
Take this drink.
Here you go, sir.
Brandon Lang.
Brandon Lang.
Yeah.
I thought it was more
yes.
Cooler.
porn star-ish.
Walter Abrams was
Yeah.
Al Pacino.
Okay. I thought it was more like
Yeah, I thought it was kind of a more.
Dirk Diggler-ish sounding. Ray, you made your pick on this?
I'm gonna take Texas to cover.
Okay. Vinny, you said
I think
A&M
Arkansas was going to cover.
or Arkansas is going to
Yeah.
cover? Okay.
Just because it's weird, I'm gonna take Nestor's theory.
Okay.
Spread is bad. Go over that spread. If it's something
Okay.
stupid, ridiculous,
Go over it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to throw you guys a curveball.
What did you take?
I picked Arkansas to cover. Yeah. I'm going to throw you guys a curveball, and I was going to move on to the NFL, but I want to talk about this Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. What do you guys think about this?
I'm trying to not get my emotions involved.
Well, first of all, Mike, I don't want to see my boy get hurt.
Yeah.
But, what does Jake Paul have to win or have to lose? I mean, in other words, if he beats a 60-year-old man,
Yeah.
he's going to say, well, you've been fighting, tomato cans and
Yeah.
has-beens and all that, right?
Yeah.
But I think my boy's going to do it tonight.
You think
I'm
so?
going to take Mike
Is that
Tyson.
tonight?
It's
Yeah,
tonight. Tonight
I'm
at
gonna
8
take
p.m.
On a
I'm going to
Friday.
take Mike Tyson's ass. He's got to do it in 3 or 4 rounds, though, because he's
I
6 years
agree.
old. He can't go 12. What is it,
He's
10
58
rounds?
years old.
He couldn't.
There's 8 2-minute rounds. No, I'm sorry. There's 10 2-minute rounds.
Okay, well, I don't think he wants to go all the way. He's going to have to.
The purses are guaranteed, by the way.
Jake Paul's getting $40 million,
Correct.
and Mike Tyson's getting 20.
Correct. My problem.
Jake Paul's getting how much?
40
million.
So
Fuck it.
I have a few problems with this stuff, and one of which is that it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Which means there's no pay-per-view, so they're not incentivized to make more by
Shit,
subscriptions.
Dave, goddamn, man, $40 million. I mean,
40 million's a lot, but I think Canelo made like 85 million in the last fight.
And I
or
think
something.
that Mayweather
done
made
way
100.
more.
Yeah,
made 100
yeah.
million. Is
So
what Mayweather
I think
made.
when you incentivize it less, or it's a fixed number, I personally think it's going to go the distance, and they're going to give it to Jake Paul.
Why? What would be the incentive to make it go to the distance if they're already being guaranteed the money?
Mike Tyson has nothing to gain.
So
I can
He
guarantee-
does. If he whips his ass, he might get another fight.
He might.
By logic, it would behoove Mike not to let it. If Mike really wanted to, in my opinion,
Have you seen the heavyweight division right now?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's-
really.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike Tyson might whip all their asses.
No, you're right. You're right.
Who's
I
the
get it.
heavyweight-
But what I've also
who's
seen
the heavyweight champion right now?
Exactly.
I saw the limited series for the Jake Paul Tyson workup to the fight, and what I did not see until after I watched those episodes was Jake Paul's social media. I'm not a fan of this dude. I fucking don't like him. I will be the first to say that.
That's what sells.
However,
they want you not to like him so that you'll.
He is basically he's offering Mike Tyson millions and millions of dollars if he's like, I will give you $5 million extra dollars if you can do this. Besides the contract. So I can, in my head at least.
Do you think that slap yesterday was staged?
Staged.
I think it was. I don't.
Let me ask you something.
Did you see what he? So I saw this on
if-
Bleacher Report. He tweeted or something. It was like, "Oh man, I just got slapped by Mike Tyson. Pinch me moment." And I was like, "That's kind of a."
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's a generational thing also, but
let me say it this way: people who fight and throw punches don't know how to open hand slap shit.
Yeah.
If Mike really wanted,
However, those who are in the professional business know that you can't knock shit out because then you might.
Yeah.
yeah, you're
Not-
going
you
to
know,
compromise
but-
everything.
but-
But lost
They're
out
going to
$20
lose $20 million.
then why
Yeah.
would you swing?
Yeah.
You
Because
swung.
you can get away with a slap.
Because he's Mike Tyson.
No, you
Because you can get away with a slap.
because he's acting.
Yeah.
Because
It could be.
He,
Could be.
he
And I'm
did
not
not. He
discounting
did knock the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Had he wanted to, he'd knocked him the fuck out, Mike. Oh, he's
Yeah,
a
but that might have
knockout artist.
compromised his $20 million, is what.
So
James is saying.
then throwing the punch was an act. You're not really mad at Jake Paul about any goddamn thing. What?
I was
No.
trying to look to see if he
Vinny,
instigated
what do you
anything.
think?
Like I said, I don't want to see Mike Tyson. First off, I don't want to see him get knocked out. I think Jake Paul he's been trained. He's, got the size. He's got probably the speed or whatnot, especially going against a damn near 60-year-old. I think it's going to be a pretty equal fight. In saying that, it sounds so crazy, but I just believe in Mike Tyson saying, you know what, I got nothing. I'm just going to give everything I got. If I had to fucking die on this fucking mat, I'm going down, but he's going down with me. I think Mike Tyson might squeeze it out.
Okay.
And Jerry Jones gonna get paid tonight.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, is it in
Yeah.
Jerry World?
It is.
Yeah.
What?
And
I
it's
thought
going
it
to
was
be
in Vegas.
No, it's in Jerry
it's in
World,
Jerry
and they're
World.
saying there's 65,000 seats that have been sold for the fight.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah.
Oh God, I thought it was in Vegas for
Yeah.
some
Jesus
reason.
Christ. You know how big that arena is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they packed it?
No, well,
No,
say
that's-
it's 100,000, 65,000. That's still a lot for that
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah.
For a fight, yeah, you can't see nothing. Everybody's gonna be watching the screen.
No,
Yeah.
fucking real.
Ray?
What did you say?
What?
He
said
picked
Mike.
Tyson.
Iron
I
Mike.
got tight. I got Tyson.
My opinion is this is all staged and fake anyway.
Yeah.
There's no way you would ever pit this nothing guy against a real killer like Mike. I don't give a damn that people think that Mike is 60. If you watch their training videos, you'll see the difference in skill level and power and angriness that happens between these two. What you see this young man do, punching a nothing bag, sure, he's big and he hits hard, sure, maybe. There is a far greater difference between watching what Mike does when he's training and his whole carry. I get that. Now, my only fear is that this dude gets off one lucky punch. And it only takes one lucky punch, and that will finish a fight for Mike, right? You just be lucky and you hit him right. Maybe. But truth be told, if this dude really stood in the ring with Mike in a real fight and you just let them go and Mike really could let loose all his anger and skill level, it wouldn't even be close. I don't give a damn that he's 60. That doesn't mean any damn thing. He's 60 with a ton of skill. If you watch the training videos, this dude is punching a solid steel object.
Shit, I don't want him to hit me.
Hell
Yeah.
no. Hell no. Mike is punching at a dude backing up from him, and he's hitting every target, trying not to be hit. And Mike is hitting every one.
The one thing I'll credit Jake Paul with is just fucking having balls or
It's
or
not
not
really-
even balls, just
It's not
like
really balls. It's not balls. You
Just
know
to
what
get
it
in
is?
the ring with
He's
him,
you know what? I'd get in the ring with Mike if you're going to pay me $40 million and get murdered. I'd get murdered like a motherfucker with
you're
Mike.
gonna wake up dead.
Yeah, I'll wake up dead. Everybody be
I'll run around the ring for a minute and 30,
No
get fucking
shit.
hit one time,
No
I'm
shit.
going down.
Like a
He hit me
motherfucker.
on my shoulder.
No shit. Oh, he knocked me out. No shit. So that's not really all that brave. He sold again. Now, granted, these Paul brothers are very good at selling the public
yeah, they're-
something they think is real. But I think that they have caveats in Mike's contract that he can't really hit him the way he wants to. So I don't really want to predict, but I'm just going to
You
say.
have to.
If I have to say, if all things were real, if this was real,
It don't matter if it's real or not. Who are you taking?
I'm gonna take Mike. Not even a question. Not even a doubt. It should not go 2 rounds. It should not go past the first round. He knocked Spinks out in 91
Motherfucker,
seconds.
that was 30 years ago.
Yeah, but
I-
this is far less. This is far.
with
Think
you.
about that. Yes, that was 30 years ago against Spinks when he was older.
Man, Spinks was overrated in the motherfucker at that time.
Spinks should not. He was a fighter.
That fight lasted 31 seconds.
This should not last 20.
Nah, I
I-
don't know about that.
I think for me, it's the age thing. Like I think about
Old
now-
age.
Well, I think he'll go. I think if it goes past 3 rounds, it's a stamina issue.
Yeah, agree.
I think I think he's a strong, smart, but I think it's one of those. He hits hard, but if he can't not like connect on one of
Agreed.
those, I think it's a stamina issue at that point.
Agree.
So
But Mike couldn't go long distances when he was young. So, yes, I completely agree with that logic. If he survives, if Mike really does his normal Mike thing and Jake Paul survives
Problem
the
is,
first
it's
3
not
rounds.
normal Mike, man. This 60-year-old Mike.
But if Mike, did you see the training?
Oh, yeah.
If
No.
he goes at him at his just normal
You just can't
standard,
blow his wad in the first round,
Right.
Because if
Yeah.
it goes past
past 3,
he
and
can't
he's
pull
second
events.
What is event?
some of them been knocked out in the first round.
You know, Mike Tyson came up with the thing that says everybody has a plan till they get punched in the mouth.
Right.
Is
Okay,
he the one
well,
who said that?
Yeah,
Right.
he's credited with that.
Why did you get hit early just now?
When?
Oh.
He's talking about a different kind of ring.
He said, I know it's scheduled for 12 rounds, but it's going to
Yeah, you
end
need a
early.
drink on that one. Come here. Come here,
Vince has
babe.
one in him. Yeah, Vince has one in him.
One. Happy to get the one.
Babe, come here, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we're gonna move on to the stuff that we actually all know a lot about.
You took Mike?
I did take no, I did
No,
not.
he didn't. No, he didn't.
You took Jake Paul?
He said it's
I-
an age thing.
I said I took Jake Paul.
No
in
over
a-
rounds, under rounds.
Will
just
there be a decision? Is
in
it
a
a decision?
decision. In a decision.
There's
I think it's
judges?
gonna go.
Dave, can we
Yeah,
get a
there's
side
judges.
bet?
Sure.
All right, we're recording here, right?
No, I
So-
know.
So how much you want? I'll take.
I think I'm going to take Jake Paul winning in a decision. I think that it's going to go I think for some reason,
That's the only way.
Mike Tyson Jake Paul told Mike Tyson,
How
"I'll
much you
give you
wanna
an
bet?
extra $10 million." It's up to you, bro.
Oh man, they got
Whatever.
me.
I'll bet 500.
I wouldn't suggest you bet.
500, huh? You don't what?
500.
Wait, my boy's talking. What?
I'm just
trying
saying. I'm just saying. It tells a better story for Jake Paul that he loses the fight by decision. Not get knocked out.
Wait.
I'm saying he's
We're
going to
bet-
win by
we're-
decision.
No, this is not. Whoever wins or loses.
No.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're saying Tyson. I'm saying Paul.
250.
250.
All right.
All right. There it is.
I don't want to hear about where it was rigged and all this
No,
shit.
it's
Okay,
straight up,
Whoever
straight up,
wins, because you know how
straight up.
boxing is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things can
Straight
happen.
up.
It can go either way, honestly.
I might
Straight
be
up.
saying that. Oh man, he should have.
Yeah.
Oh, he got
No.
the decision he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Whatever the
Whoever
decision
got
is.
it. Yeah.
So it's
No, I
on
agree.
Netflix. So if I just have Netflix, I can watch
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
Yep. That's my first problem.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Saved
So-
you a little $89.99. Huh?
I wasn't gonna pay
It's crazy
89.
how much this increased those.
I wasn't gonna pay that.
Yeah, exactly right.
You're going to see him in the backyard over here with the Roku.
No shit. No shit. Turn the speakers on. I'm like,
What is that we have on there that we downloaded for the fights?
oh, I put the
DirecTV?
DirecTV on there.
No,
so-
we have I bought the other thing for pay-per-view fights. I forgot what it was called though. Season or whatever it's called. I don't know. Brandon put it on there. Anyway,
DAZN.
Dazn. That's what it was.
Well,
Yeah.
It's the zone.
DAZN.
Oh, is it? No, it's not.
But it's
like in
DAZN.
DAZN.
Oh.
It looks like days, and that's what I used to call it.
Whoops. My bad.
Oh, is it called the Zone?
DAZN. Like you're
But
in
it's
the
just
zone.
it's abbreviated.
Zone.
ZN is zone.
Got it.
The
Got it.
zone.
Okay, that
Do
makes
you
sense
watch-
now.
But
You
it's,
watch
but
Pay
it,
Per View
but
Basketball?
when you see
I bought the
when you see the
subscription for it
four
evidently,
letters, it looks like Dazen. That's
Yeah.
what I said.
Yeah.
Too.
Okay, so moving on to the NFL. I'm going to start with the one pick that I was like, about Seahawks and Niners. I thought that was an interesting game because Christian McCaffrey's back. Seahawks are 4-5. 49ers are 5-4. 49ers are favored by 6.5 in San Fran.
San Francisco's favored by 6.5.
Mm-hmm.
These teams don't like each other.
Yeah, that's a rivalry. They're close. McCaffrey's back. I think that makes a difference.
Except I have him on my fantasy team, and he went back to questionable.
I think because of that, the Niners are going to cover that spread.
Think so?
Seattle's been down. You know, Geno Smith is playing like dog shit.
like his old Geno Smith days.
Yeah, and then they started out pretty good. Now they're just, and now San Francisco, because of McCaffrey, they're starting to come back. They can't afford to lose anymore either. And so they're at home.
Yeah.
Going with the Niners.
Yeah, going to make a run. I agree with you, James. I think the Niners are going to cover. Geno Smith's, I don't want to say regressed, but he's reverted back to some of his old tendencies.
He was doing so
He's
good.
doing really good.
Yeah, he was. He was.
I guess, history shows that he just hasn't really been consistent, whether that's him, the personnel, the situation, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Niners.
I agree. Damn, I agree. Yes, the Niners will cover this game.
Go.
I agree. Niners are going to cover. And for what it's worth, last episode, for the whoever's watching, I put down $500 on our picks for a parlay and made $2,500 because we got them right.
Right.
Yeah. So just
What are you betting
FYI.
with? You can't say. DraftKings.
Oh yeah,
Dual-
DraftKings. Yeah. There you go, DraftKings. Yeah.
FanDuel.
It's the legal one. It's the legal one. Whichever
Yeah.
one is legal.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So my next one, I like this
You
game.
didn't pick.
No, I did. I said the Niners are going
Niners,
to cover.
okay.
Yeah.
It was unanimous.
Yeah.
Niners cover.
Unanimous. So my next one is the Ravens and the Steelers in Pittsburgh. Ravens are favored by 3.5 points.
I'm going with the Ravens. Lamar Jackson. It's time. This is when he starts shining. Russell Wilson, man. Okay, he's had a couple of good games.
Yeah.
He's still janky as hell. They got a hell of a defense, of course. They're at Heinz Field, right, or whatever they call it
Mhm.
now.
No, they're in Pittsburgh or Baltimore?
It's
Pittsburgh.
It's in Pittsburgh.
Oh.
It's in Pittsburgh, but
Still
I
basically all
still
home.
believe in Lamar Jackson, and their record is what?
Ravens are 7-3. Steelers are 7-2.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Yeah, this
similar.
is like the and I got the Ravens. It's 3.5, right?
3.5.
Ravens all day.
Is this a divisional game?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. This is like for two of the top teams in the NFL.
It's them, the Bills, and Cleveland.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
in their division.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm just not. I agree with you. Like Raven, Lamar Jackson, it's hard to bet against them, but I'm going to go Pittsburgh. I just think the home field advantage is just going to put them over the top. And I know Russell
You get
Wilson,
three. You get
been
3
doing
points
enough.
for a home field advantage. So it's basically
right.
a pick 'em.
You're right.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah, you're right.
It is.
You're right.
But divisional game, it's going to mean a little more. And something about, I know they got Harbaugh on the other side, but Tomlin, he's just like, I would play for that dude. I think he's got his defense firing in all cylinders. And I think Steelers.
I actually agree with Vinny.
Man, fuck y'all, man.
It hurts my soul as a Cowboys fan to even say the Steelers. I'm telling you, I'd rather go Ravens.
Yeah.
But
I'm the same. It's a toss-up, but if I got to pick one, for some reason, I'm just going to go
I really like Lamar. I think they have the best running back in the game. I think the Ravens are.
See, I didn't point that out, but Derrick Henry is going to be the X factor on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, you're looking at a defensive-minded coach. He doesn't really care about the points. His job is to make the game ugly. And if you make the game ugly against them, they have to play your game.
Oh, it's going to be a low-scoring game for sure.
Yeah.
What's the overs?
Over under is
20.
48. 48 and a half.
Damn.
I take that under all day. Yeah.
Under.
I'll take the
Yeah.
unders all day
Yeah.
on that one.
Who do you got?
I would have said the Ravens, but I would have bought the half point to 3.
So
Can't
who are
do
you
that,
taking?
Dave. You can't do
I
that.
I know. So I'll take the Steelers to cover. Yeah.
You can take the half point.
No, I'll take the Steelers
can
to
still
cover.
be
I
field
think
goal at the end.
the Ravens are going to win, but I think the Steelers are going to cover.
I think the Steelers cover.
Yeah.
That's what we got. So just so you know, we're not in disagreement.
I
We're
get
saying
it. I
that
get it.
the Steelers will cover because they're not the favorite.
You know what I think is ironic is that the next game I'm about to talk to you guys about is this over-under is 2.5 points lower. The Chiefs, 9-0, at the Bills, 8-2, in Buffalo. Bills are favored by 2, and the over-under is 46.
Bills are favored?
The Kansas City Chiefs are 9-0.
Yep. Undefeated.
Well,
I
after
know.
this week, they're going to be 9-1.
Ooh, okay.
They're
They've had a lot of
dude,
close
every
games.
game.
I know.
Block field goal, fucking Hail Mary.
I know.
They said
Come
that
on,
last
man.
week. You know, they
I
were
mean,
said
It's
that
a bunch
last
of
week.
bullshit.
Winning,
honestly.
winning ugly is winning. Period. But at the end of the day, and frankly, they're not going to get too far in the playoffs. That's my prediction.
Yeah.
They're on eggshells. I mean, they're just
I think there's a luck aspect to it.
Buffalo.
That they've had.
Buffalo is starting to come up.
Yeah.
They're Josh Allen's starting to click on all cylinders. Playing in that forget the name of that stadium there, but those fans are rabid. The Bills Mafia.
Yeah.
And
They are.
It's supposed to be a little. I'm not saying snow or anything, but a little cold weather. You
Yeah.
know, they're frisky. Bills all day on that one to
So-
cover.
Ooh.
That's
covering,
basically
yeah.
a pick 'em. That's less than the pick 'em because they're giving
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
2.
Well,
Yeah. So they actually think
They're,
Kansas City's
Kansas is
going
going
to
to
win.
win.
I'm gonna follow James. I think Kansas City's due, and this is the right opponent to make it happen. At home, Josh Allen, he's built up a rhythm with Amari Cooper, so now he's a true number 1 receiver, and just think, especially if it's nice outside, they're gonna air it out. I'd probably go the over, also.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know what the weather's going to be like.
What's the-
but
That's true. If it's
Well, I
raining
mean,
and it's cold,
look,
like,
man, it's going to be. It's
it's
not
gonna be like
snowing or anything.
50
looking-
degrees.
I'm
Is
looking
it going to
at
be
it.
windy?
I'm
Yeah, that's
looking
the
it
other
up right now as we speak.
While you're looking it up, I'm going to take
Watch them say 75 degrees and sunny.
I know, right?
It is 55 degrees.
Nice.
No rain, but just chilly. So it's
But that's
Oh,
Kansas
that's
City
fine.
weather
That's-
also.
that's football weather.
It's hitting
Yeah.
weather.
Yeah, that's hitting weather
It's
right
hitting
there.
weather right
I
there.
think the Bills are going to take it. I think the Kansas City, their little streak of luck. I mean, Ray was talking about the Texans like this. He said they keep losing these 1-point games. He's like, yeah, but they're going to start winning them. Yeah, but they're also going to start losing them soon because it's only 1 point. And I think this stuff that keeps happening is anomalies for Kansas City, and
It
those
wasn't
have
a-
to stop at some point.
It's not an anomaly to y'all when they lose. It's so weird. You'll use that same logic. It's not an anomaly when they were losing every game by 3 points, right? To y'all, that would have just made sense. But if they win by 3 points to y'all, it's an anomaly.
No, it's an anomaly when they block a field goal and then they win on a Hail Mary.
Agreed.
And then they,
Now
like, those are
but
anomalies.
they only block. Y'all act like they
In
won
overtime
every
or
game.
In overtime,
They didn't
they
win
get the
every
they
Man,
get the coin
Kansas
flip.
City has.
Yeah.
Then they went into overtime. Yeah,
Yeah,
all
they won the
that.
coin flip like
Yeah.
that. There are things that are going their way that at some point they need to stop.
Hey, and I'll
I think-
agree that you could chalk
In
this
fact,
up
if
to
I
a
was a
little bit
true
of hate.
Kansas City fan, I would like, man, we need to lose a couple of goddamn games. So you know,
You talking like
Yeah.
a Cowboy fan is the way you talk.
I am a
He is
Cowboy
a
fan.
Cowboy fan.
He didn't know that.
Welcome. I knew it was something I loved about you.
Yes, sir. You know how much shit I get about from all the people in Houston here?
I can only imagine. I live with it every
Yeah.
I think the
His
Bills. are gonna
Sancho is
cover.
the Texans, though.
Yeah, I
Don't-
think
don't
You
lie.
go with
I
the
think the Bills are gonna
San
cover.
Marcos Chanclas over there or somebody.
You got your. Where'd you meet your wife?
Huh?
Where'd you meet your wife?
Cut my hair.
So she's from Houston.
Yeah.
I went.
Oh no, she's a Cowboy fan. I trained her.
Oh, see, you said since she was
his wife is from San Antonio. Guess what she
Ah,
is?
she's a Cowboy fan.
Cowboy
Yeah.
fan.
She's a San Antonio Ryder fan.
Yeah.
Look, if you go outside of the Beltway or 99 now, what is it? It's Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Except
mean,
for
East
except for
Texas-
San Marcos for
East
some
Texas,
reason.
North Texas, West Texas,
Right.
South Texas,
South,
it's all fucking Cowboys.
south of the border.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cowboys.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're right.
Los Cabellos.
I'm gonna take the Bills covering.
Same.
Ray, you said the same.
I'm gonna be different than all of y'all.
Oh man,
Give me Kansas City.
Ray, don't do that, man. Just because
Come on,
you
we'll
just
be-
want to be different.
Different.
Mhm.
Be different. Give me.
So you
thinks
want-
he
you
thinks
think
that's gonna
Kansas
put him
City-
over the top.
You
this
think-
week.
be different.
You think
Y'all
we're gonna go
don't-
10-0?
No, I don't think so.
So if we wouldn't have been unanimous on this end, you probably would have went with the Bills then.
No, I've been unanimous with y'all every step of the way,
All right.
except for
All right.
against
Just-
this one team.
So do you think Kansas City's gonna win?
Yeah, I think Kansas. They're going to either cover or win.
No.
Okay.
You want me to choose?
Oh.
I have to choose.
No,
both?
no, you don't have to
no,
choose.
I
cover.
was
I was
Cover.
just
No, you can say
wondering.
Nah,
cover.
you good?
Yeah.
You good?
They're going to cover.
Okay.
Okay. And then we have our personal game of the week.
There we go. That's my man.
Some debate
We're
right
gonna
here.
lose. We're going to lose this week, but
The Texans
No, we're not.
6-4 against the Cowboys 3-6.
y'all lose to us.
The
this week.
spread is the Texans by 7.
I just want to state,
Oh God.
if y'all lose this week, there will not be an.
You know what? I gotta pour me a drink on
No
this.
shit.
Because I'm about to tell you a little story
And
about
the
a man
over-
named Jed.
The over/under on it is 42.
It's a bunch of points.
42.
Not really.
That's
a bunch.
20
20 to
20,
21.
21.
That's not a bunch of points. First off, not for
That's three
for our
touchdowns.
offense.
That's 3
We should
touchdowns.
be scoring a lot more than that. First off.
Should.
So let me preface my my pick.
It's a second
By
lowest
saying
point total,
that,
by the way.
I am a diehard, lifelong Cowboy fan, but I also am a lifelong season ticket holder to the fucking Houston Texans. All right? I'm the only one that hadn't bailed out because I know a lot of people bailed out.
I did.
in them slim years, huh?
I did.
Yeah.
I gave
See,
away
there
my
you go.
season
Thank
tickets,
you.
Yeah.
So
That's because we were getting so throw going to the
in,
game.
in
I know.
2002, right, and in 2022, that's a 20 years, anniversary. I called them because I never, I said, hey, man, y'all don't give shit for the 20-year, season ticket holders. I said, you know what? I'm going to bail out like everybody else. It was a COVID year after COVID.
Yeah. Yeah.
The next day, they sent me a box about as tall as me, higher,
No way.
to my house. I was like, what? I opened it up, man. I had Cutter and Buck, golf shirts, sweaters,
What?
Sherpy blankets, all this. Yeah, I said, because please, Mr. Rodriguez, don't leave us.
No.
Yeah. So, but at the end of the day, I am a Texan fan. I root for them every time they don't play the Cowboys.
Let me say this.
Yep.
Let me say this.
I'm not a hater.
Ask them. Ask them. Ask
Oh,
them.
they can't be Cowboy
No,
fans.
no,
we don't do the same.
but ask them what you just said, what I say all the time. Ask them.
What's that?
What's that?
I mean, he says the same thing. He's not opposed to the Texans winning.
I want the Texans to win.
Yeah,
Nothing makes me happier than a Texas win.
But
I
they
want the
can't.
Texans-
They can't do that for the Cowboys.
You know what my problem
The
is?
difference is, I say this. You know what would make me the
Dave, you're
happiest?
from San Marcos. You're a goddamn Cowboy fan. You're trying to. You're a closet cowboy.
Right.
Now you come to Houston
Right.
and you're
No,
being
we were
politically
Oiler
correct.
fans. We were
You're being
Oiler
politically
fans. Oiler
correct now.
fans.
Look,
We were
love
Oiler
your
fans.
blue.
Nothing would make me
On the day
happier
we were
than an
born.
all Texas Super Bowl, right? It would be the greatest.
We would have
thing.
had that if the motherfuckers would have lost by. Remember in Buffalo?
Oh, yeah.
Came back
Yeah.
from 32 points.
Right.
Yep.
All
Yep.
Texas Super Bowl. How live would that be? Now, granted, I'm
Super
gonna want
live.
you to lose, but
My problem with Cowboys fans is
Oh, here we
y'all
go.
are like
Same old
fucking
shit.
Yankees fans.
that's bullshit.
like that is not bullshit. That's the truth.
Bullshit.
Y'all
And it may
are
be
the
the bad apple.
greatest team
Look,
to
have you
ever
ever heard me
exist.
say? Have you ever heard me?
We're not
y'all
talking
y'all
about-
say y'all make these weird statements. That y'all think you're gonna win every year. Have you ever heard me say that?
Okay, but everybody else does.
So
So
who's everybody else? You don't know nobody else. Who
But
else
you know what,
know?
Vince?
watch-
You know what, Vince? But we got a chance.
yeah,
And
everybody
then-
has a
then it-
chance. You're right. Everybody has a chance.
Sometimes you're like, man, we ain't gonna do shit this year.
Absolutely.
Right?
Like this year.
We-
Maybe.
Well, I mean, but we did have
We'll
a chance.
see.
I mean,
You did.
Oh,
yeah.
it unravels
You know
real
what I think
quick.
went wrong though? Y'all paid him.
Huh?
I don't know why. When you pay somebody,
Yeah.
Dak
they
and
just-
CD,
You act like that's just
Deshaun?
I love y'all's. I was just about to say, I love y'all's logic, as if to say that that's just a cowboy phenomenon.
No.
I don't know
If
anybody
you pay a
who
motherfucker, they're gonna
paid
give you
somebody
less.
and they went.
Y'all
and
about,
did
y'all about to pay
everything.
C.J. Stroud, and he's already
I
seeing
don't
what
want
he.
to.
That sophomore jinx done caught up to him, hadn't it?
I would like to
Last
pay him.
year it was like, oh my God, we got our quarterback.
I'd say let's get him a
now
contract
you're like,
this
ah.
year. No, I'd say let's get him a contract next year before the fifth
Oh
year.
no.
To where he doesn't make it.
No, pay him now.
Well,
right?
pay
That's
him
what
now.
you
He's
said.
gonna want to get paid.
Yeah, but not to the likings of them because he hadn't done what Dak had done,
Dak ain't done
or
shit,
he hadn't done what Deshaun
bro.
ain't done it either,
I'm sorry
so-
to say this, and Dave's gonna say, but when you play for the Yankees or the Cowboys or the Dodgers, you're gonna get paid
for sure,
because
absolutely.
you're in the spotlight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the Yankees,
Everybody wants
there's
to
no,
play in that
there's
team.
no cap in baseball.
What are you talking about?
So
The Yankees, again, let's not compare baseball to football. The Yankees went to the World Series this year with the most expensive roster, short of the second highest.
And there's
paid
no
roster-
salary. There's no salary cap in
they should
in
have been doing
baseball.
it the past 10 years.
Short of the second highest paid roster, the
Dodgers.
Dodgers. So the two highest paid rosters
Made it.
made it. So
yeah, but that's normally not the case in baseball.
yeah, it
That's
truly
the
not.
exception
That is
to
true.
the rule.
That is true.
That's the exception to the rule. The Diamondbacks went and they had the lowest, and so did Tampa.
yeah, but
So-
how many Diamondbacks and Tampas are there? Prior to that,
I
or
have to pull that one back. Yeah,
separate of that,
Got it?
separate of that, the Red Sox
Oh,
go
here.
every year. The Yankees are competitive every year.
for the most
You know
part.
who's not competitive every year? The Marlins, the Diamondbacks.
The Athletics.
The Astros are competitive every year. You want to know how they're competitive? Because they paying motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, there's
They
no
got
cap.
money. There's no cap. So let's not act like paying people is not a part of
I'm
you
just
getting
saying,
there.
it just
I
seems like there's
now,
a
granted,
trend
I disagree
in football.
with. Now,
Well,
granted, you pay
Although,
some-
although
granted,
look, in baseball,
I completely
you have-
disagree that Dak should have been paid that money, but I won't disagree that people should be paid money.
you have
I-
teams.
I'm not
Same.
disagreeing.
Same.
People should be paid money. I think the problem. I think what Vince is saying is there's a correlation in the NFL that when people get paid, they do not perform how they have after they've been paid.
I completely agree. But
Right,
again,
I don't
but the-
get.
but the
Right,
end
let
of-
me tell you, I
but
don't
the-
give a fuck how bad you are. You ain't worth $50-70 million a year.
I mean,
I mean, you
I
got to
think
be
that,
motherfucker. Got to
that
be
little-
throwing
that little
scoring 8
light-skinned-
touchdowns a game, running for 5,000 yards a fucking game.
Let me tell you.
I mean, look,
Let me tell you something.
There's
That
gotta
little
be a
light-skinned-
limit.
That little light skinned, light tapping little dude, quarterback out of Kansas City, deserves every dollar he
man, look.
gets.
You think
Kermit the Frog.
That joker deserves more money. Matter of
you
fact,
think Steph Curry worth $51 million a year?
more.
Wow.
really?
More. You want to know?
You know who I tell you is
because-
worth more than
because-
Patrick Mahomes though? Andy Reid.
And he should
Is Andy making $60 million a year?
Hell
no, because Andy Reid ain't on the field.
So you think you could throw a plug in any coach?
Nope, that's not what I said.
Okay.
That's not what I said. I said this. And I think you think that I think you think I'm saying something I'm not.
No.
I'm saying that for his level of performance,
Yep.
from what he's accomplished, he deserves every dollar he's made and more. He's won 3 Super Bowls.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Well, but Andy Reid has done the same thing too. But they can only allot so much.
Paying
for-
all
for
these
players and
guys
coaches.
$50 million a year has
I think that you're thinking of their dollars and not the
has
larger
prevented
dollars.
a family of 4 from going to these games to enjoy them.
But
Yeah.
you're not.
You've been to all the games,
let me
man.
ask you this.
Goddamn, you walk in there and $30 a beer and blah blah blah. What kind of families can do that?
I love how you. It's one of those weird arguments where you will badmouth the player for being paid money. And
I want the player to get his paper.
But you're not mad at the corporation for the money they got. Do you not think Jerry Jones made 20 times more than Dak or?
We're just talking about the allocation of
No,
it.
but again,
That's all. We're not saying he shouldn't be paid.
If he should not be paid, if the logic is you don't want him making money, then the owner should make less money.
I don't have a problem with the owner making less money as long as it's not passed along to the like the fans,
To the consumer,
Or the rest of your
I don't-
team that
yeah.
you can't put together a team because
Look,
now you overpaying somebody else.
If the tickets,
Dallas Cowboys in
tickets-
particular.
Man,
If
you've
the
been to
tickets-
Jerry World. I
I
went
have.
to the New Orleans Saint game, and I went in there. I said, that's crazy, man.
I've been to Jerry World. Jerry
I
World's
said,
crazy.
sir, can I have a Tito's double
Sir.
with water?
Let me say it
And
this way.
we got to put it in a commemorative Dallas Cowboy glass. I said, man, I
Dallas
don't know
Cowboys
that
plastic solo
shit.
cup.
No shit.
$50 for that
No
fucking
shit.
drink.
No shit.
That's
And
a
let me-
handle.
let me
That's a
explain this to you.
handle for
Yeah.
one drink.
Let me explain this to you. If, in the same way I want to say, if people couldn't afford it, they wouldn't fucking go. I don't go. There's enough Americans that can afford it to where Jerry World is packed every time Dallas plays. People are affording to go to this game. I'm not saying that I think those prices are fair because I want to go and I can't fucking afford
I
it.
know we need to boycott the Cowboy Stadium so we get Jerry wake up.
But even you can still go to the game and not do all of the bullcorn that they do. There's a bunch of other
have
stuff
a
that
drink?
you can do. Yeah, well,
Drink for the water fountain.
Yeah.
they have shit. At least the whites only. You go to the whites only. But I'm just saying, but let's not act like the inflation is somebody else's fault. The price they're charging is what people are paying. So Jerry is paying them people that price. And I hate defending Jerry Jones, which is the position you put me in. I don't ever want to.
You're just choosing to be in that
No,
position.
hell no. I didn't want to pay Dak that money. I didn't think that was worth it. I thought that we've lost money. I want to pay an offensive
arguing
line.
for it?
No. I just don't think that you're charging it right. You're not experiencing it right. You're saying that
It flows upwards. The level
charge. Be mad at the dude that chose to pay it.
Well, you shouldn't demand it.
What?
Dak could have said, "Hey, look, you know what?
You know
Like
what?
Tom
I want
Brady,
you to
we'll do
remember
20
that.
minutes."
I want you to remember that.
I'm
I want
gonna-
you to remember that the next time he asks for a raise.
I know.
You never have.
I'm gonna.
I don't think I've ever gotten a raise.
Oh God. Here we go.
God damn.
Let's get back to the picks. Let's get back to the picks.
Yeah, James.
Yeah, we
are
need
you-
to stay on point.
James, are you hiring? Yeah.
Vince, holler at me after this.
Got you, dog.
James Peter, you'll be working for James next week.
I got you, man.
Yeah, we
never
have a
got a
special
raise,
guest,
huh?
Vincent Salazar, who works with Padilla
Yeah,
Rodriguez.
yeah. Tell us about your past work experience.
I think there needs to be. Personally, I think baseball has a problem, and I think because that's a model that people need to kind of see. Okay, let me ask you this, Ray. And I know we'll get back on topic in a second, but you're talking about Dak making $40, $50 million a year.
60.
Motherfucker making 60.
Do you think Ohtani should be making 100 a
Yeah.
year?
Fucking right.
Yeah.
You about one of those people that just want to see him get their paper.
Yeah. No.
But there's got to be a.
I think that
there's got to be a.
What I think is what I really believe is this. For some reason, people get mad at the look. I don't think Dak. If it was me, and I look at the dollar value at what he's brought to the team, and I'm judging it based on what I think the team made, and I'm saying I don't like the fact that we can't block worth a damn in Jerry World, right? So we don't have an offensive line, we don't have a defensive line, and we're underpaying. We have like the Lions have the highest paid offensive line. In
The Lions do?
Lions do,
I did not know that.
and they are the strongest offensive line.
Right,
in
three
the-
of our players going to be about 60% of our payroll. That's
Okay.
You can't do that on
Right,
a
right.
team.
I completely agree. I'm not arguing that point. What I am saying is this: I'm not going to be mad at any player wanting to get paid. For some reason, we don't know how much money the Dallas Cowboys have brought in And
We do know.
but we're
But
not
it's the cap issue.
But we're not.
You're
judging
saying when it comes to Dak, what he's bringing in terms of jersey sales and whatever
the
people,
team is making
they're making
grand theft,
yeah
right?
Sure.
And
Yeah.
we're mad at Dak for him wanting his money, right? And which I don't think that I don't think that he deserved all that money. And I don't like the fact that the moment we pay somebody like Zeke, he all of a sudden stops producing, right? But it's more than that, right?
That's human
It's,
nature.
it's more than that. It's more than that. It is the fact that we have a perception as a consumer to blame the product or them not producing and not the entire picture, not looking at, we ain't pushing nobody around on our offensive line. Nobody.
Because you can't pay him.
Because
Because
okay.
he's making too much money.
Okay, but that's an ownership problem. Or
It's a cap issue.
okay.
But
then
he shouldn't have demanded 60. He could have taken
you
40
can
and y'all could allocate it to other areas.
can
We got
demand-
two raggedy ass
you can-
running backs.
You can demand whatever you want. The owners didn't have to pay it.
No, they didn't.
They
You're
didn't.
right.
They didn't have to pay it. If your logic is, again, there's a cap issue, then that's bad management, and Jerry Jones need to get out of the management job.
Shit,
if you
that
can't,
ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
okay, so let's not act like it's a Dak issue. It's a management issue.
That's fine.
Okay, blame the ownership. Blame the
All right, let's get
ownership.
to
Blame them all.
this pick now.
Yeah,
let's get to this. Let's get to
let's
this
get
pick.
to this pick.
All
So
right, let's go.
Cowboys and Texans, 7 points in Jerry World.
I don't like it.
Who's 7 points?
Texans,
I don't like
I
it.
thought it was 6.5.
7 now.
Gone
I
up to
don't like it.
7.
Never
so
liked
the
it.
Cowboys are getting 7.
Cowboys are getting 7.
All right.
Um,
well,
You better win.
uh,
You better win.
I'm gonna tell you why, and you know where I'm going. Texans are 6-4. They've won every game by a couple of points too,
Correct.
right?
Yep.
They're spiraling.
Mm-hmm.
C.J. Stroud is just getting worse and worse. Tank Dell ain't worth the shit. Nico Collins coming back this week, but he's going to be out of shape. He's not going to be ready. He's the only thing they got.
Yeah.
Joe Mixon can't run, although our
He said can't.
Cowboys' run
It's
defense
terrible.
is horrible. So if y'all can't run this weekend, you ain't never going to run again the rest of the year.
I
Okay?
agree.
Now, because I'm just going to be a hater this week, I'm gonna say the Cowboys are going to cover this game.
I want to predict how the picks are going to go.
Now,
The Cowboys are going to cover this game. Okay? I didn't say they're going to win. They're going to cover that 7 points.
Okay.
It's going to be an ugly-ass game.
So you think it's gonna be an under too?
Huh?
The under?
I think it's going to be under.
It's
40, 42.
It's going to be
42.
like
Under's 42.
it's going to be like 10,
3 to
17 to
6,
10,
19 to 16.
yeah, something ugly.
Okay.
And I'm prefacing it, I'm told you all that because not because I'm a diehard Cowboy. I think they're going to cover.
Okay.
Now, in the event that Cowboys do win, y'all season is fucked. And I'm gonna be,
yeah.
and
I
I'm
can
gonna-
agree with that.
And I'm going to be talking shit for the rest of the season.
No, I agree.
To lose to the Cowboys with their dumpster fire, what's going on with them right now?
Well, we already
Yeah.
lost with the Jets to their dumpster fire.
Well, if y'all lose this week,
Aaron Rodgers.
that's going to open the floodgates for the rest of y'all season. So that's it.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with you completely.
However, once again, for the record, I'm just going with the spread. I'm going with the Cowboys to cover.
Okay.
Yep, I agree. And I agree with your pick also.
That's a lot of points for the NFL.
It is.
Vinny?
Cowboys covering. For some reason, we have a knack for allowing other teams to make history, break records on us.
That is a
That goes back
ridiculous
from
thing.
what
It's
James said
ridiculous
earlier,
what you
the
just
Bills
said.
game, greatest comeback in NFL history. Just last week, we had the game wrapped up at
Before that-
halftime. Nobody ever comes back from 5 interceptions.
Before that, the
15 points
Before that, the
down,
Jets.
the Jets, like all these things, and we play
Play
down to our
down.
level, and I think Bobby Slowick, our offensive coordinator, is just really
No vale verga.
He's
Yeah,
trying to figure
exactly.
things out. He hasn't shown that he can make adjustments. And for whatever reason, D'Amico Ryans is playing way too conservative. He's calling way too conservative. We're running it. I think we ran like 28 rushing plays in the second half
For
when
40 yards.
and we
For
got like
40 yards.
2
For 40
yards a
A play.
carry.
Yeah.
21 carries, 46 yards. I
Yeah,
remember.
that is ridiculous. And, there's just something about us on prime time as well. We just haven't been able to prove ourselves.
That's why y'all ain't on primetime any.
Yeah, hey, and I can't argue that. Unfortunately,
You are so.
I can't argue that.
Motherfuckers play at 12 noon. That's the best time.
Exactly. I think when we shine our best.
When you got
when
a
the
3
sun's
o'clock,
at
you
its highest.
have no 3 o'clock. You had one 3 o'clock game this year.
Yeah.
You finally gave you a little Monday night and a Sunday night.
Yeah.
That's it.
And we've
Send
lost
us
them both.
overseas. Send us overseas.
Yeah, we lost them both.
You want to play in Europe?
Yeah,
It might
let's
be
play
the
in Europe,
trifecta.
yeah.
So
In Germany, yeah.
9 o'clock.
Maybe we have a better chance.
9 o'clock in the morning on
Yeah.
a Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm just taking the Cowboys
Texas just
covering.
played.
Ramon?
I think that. Damn, you said so much. You said so much. I'm gonna
Man,
go
come on with it, man. Just sound the Cowboys cover.
Cowboys cover.
Sounds good.
Gonna go
Cooper
with that.
Rush. Are y'all doing the Cooper Rush, Trey
Well,
Lance?
I'm gonna say this.
mashup?
Let me say
Oh,
this.
it is Cooper Rush.
Right, so it's
And
it's
Trey
one-
Lance,
it's
they
one of
mashed
the
them
two.
up.
Right, so it's one of the two. So and it doesn't matter what's going to happen is they're going to simplify the offense. It's going to be straight up regular ass looking like nothing ass offense. They're going to get first downs, which they should have done under Dak. They're going to go back to the basics, and I think they're going to make it a more competitive game. Now, I do believe that the Texans are far more talented and have far more capabilities than the Cowboys. It's going to be a tough fought game, but the Texans will win, but the Cowboys will cover.
If Dak was playing, I think the line would be -3.
Yeah,
I
toss-up
think
game.
I think they have when they
No, I'd
when
be
they-
Texas -3.
Right.
Because, you get 3. Well, you get 3 points for being at home, but
right.
because Cowboys are having such a bad season, I still think it would be about
But it's
minus-
still one of those, like-
-2, -3.
I think that
It's like a
I
divisional
said,
game because it's an in-state rivalry,
Right.
you
Yeah.
know, and so it's just like these guys got more to play for. They want to win.
Vince, the
little more.
Cowboys are not in your division
I
and in
know,
your fucking conference.
know,
Y'all
I
worry.
know. But you're 3
Cowboys
hours
suck.
away.
Cowboys suck. Motherfucker, worry about the Colts and the raggedy ass Titans and the Jaguars,
Right.
and worry about the Chiefs and
Right.
their AFC conference.
the Broncos and shit.
Quit worrying
right?
about the Cowboys.
I'm not worried about them.
Y'all got that little man's complex, and that's why
You're right.
I have
Yeah.
a problem
They little brothers.
supporting my hometown Houston Texans,
Right.
because they always like fight Cowboys.
Right.
Cowboys suck. Man, don't worry
I
about
never
the Cowboys. Why you
say
talking about the
Cowboys
Cow-
suck.
Right, you
I
said
just
it
say fuck the
I
Cowboys.
go to the Texans game and I
Let's get
see
that clear.
people have a sign Cowboys suck. So
I
man,
said-
Cowboys ain't.
I started sending them text messages during the game. Go Texans! I love the Texans. I want them to win. I want my little brother. Who
But
doesn't
it
want
feels
this-
dirty. It feels like he's saying like,
What are you talking about? I want my little brother to
Yeah,
win.
you
Go,
go, you
Texans.
go, little
Yeah,
guy.
go,
You
go,
go.
go.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It's condescending. It's like,
go, you
like you
chicken
can
fat
do it,
go.
little guy. Like, yeah.
You
Like,
have read.
fuck you. Like,
you
fuck
have
you,
read. You have read.
Shut the hell
all
up.
You have read all of that into that. That's not what my text says.
Who you got?
Prime time, D'Amico Ryans. I think the Texans. No. I think the Texans are playing not to lose, and because of that, they are going to lose.
Do you think that they'll get over that?
Are you
this
I
saying they're not
don't.
even going to cover? They're
No,
going to lose.
no.
Period.
So I think that not only will the Cowboys win, I think that the Cowboys will win in a close game.
That is terrible.
And the reason
I heard
why
it first.
the reason why I say that is because, and we had this conversation last week, the Texans are not a team built to win a championship. They are a
No,
team to get to the playoffs and
Right.
lose the first or second round.
Right.
Yep.
And that's what I think.
I agree.
I
Man,
think
you gonna make me cry, man.
it's just something that
I agree. It's
I
something
mean,
we had to come to
yeah.
realization with it. It's just like I don't think it's going to happen this year. I don't think we're built to beat the Chiefs or the
No,
Ravens.
fuck no.
or-
You're not going to be the Chiefs or the Raisins.
Well,
Right.
last
Let's
year
not talk
when they had nothing to lose, they were like, "Fuck it, fucking throw it down the field all day."
Yeah.
Now
But
they're
they've
like, "Oh,
hold on,
yeah,
we got
yeah."
something to lose,
So-
and now they're not playing the way
Yeah.
loose. They're
Yeah,
not playing
yeah.
loose.
So
Like C.J. Stroud said, we're not having fun.
Slowick,
Well, they
I
looked-
think his
they looked
head
pretty fun
coaching
in the-
chances went down.
Slow-
At
needs to
half
go,
of the
man.
last game, they looked like they was having
Probably
a great
Sloat
time.
needs to go.
Yeah, his head coaching chances went shot.
Oh yeah.
So, that concludes this episode, guys. James?
Put your jams on. Well, first of all, David, thank you for inviting me on this podcast, The Money Line. I really appreciate it. It's good chopping it up with you guys.
Absolutely, James.
And
appreciate you coming, man.
you know, this is really cool.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man.
And,
Thank you. I hope you can come back again.
Oh shit! You
Seriously.
invite me anytime. We can talk about.
We're talking
any
about your
topics
picks.
about.
We need to start doing a
this week.
recap.
We can do NFL picks, sex, drugs, rock and roll, whatever. I mean, politics. Well, we're gonna talk about that, but you know, whatever topic you want to talk about.
I got you.
We'll
Well,
do it
cheers,
next-
brother.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir.
We'll do a
Cheers,
midnight
everybody.
version.
Cheers.